My name is Hannah, and I like traveling long distances by foot. I started running when I was little as a way to occupy myself while my dad was fishing. The distance eventually grew from ultra running to thru hiking as a way to travel further and call the outdoors my home. I like engaging technical terrain and prefer to follow topographic features rather than trails. From deep canyons to high ridge lines, I have found a passion in tracing big landscapes by foot. Recently, my art has begun to mimic my movement as I trace the mountain ranges I've wandered with a pen. As I make a line down a gully or crosshatch the shadowy side of a ridge, I realize my hand is doing what my feet do, just on a micro scale. The French artist Paul Cézanne is said to have painted his favorite mountain upwards of 60 times over the course of his lifetime. Likewise, I'm guessing we all have our own favorite mountains or trails upon which we've run countless laps. Through a similar pattern of repetition and observation, we develop an intimacy with the landscape. Whether it's the several scouting trips to the Grand Canyon before I felt ready to hike the length of it, or finally completing the Sangre de Cristo Traverse on the 4th attempt, I've learned that repetition builds a relationship with a place and a sense of comfort each time I return. But sometimes, our lives can take a downward spiral, and we can't physically run through or away from what ails us. I feel like I'm everywhere and nowhere all at once. I've been digging deep lately, prying at the dark corners of my mind as I navigate the floodwaters of my worth. Awash in the murky tide, I found myself grasping for happiness within. For that, there's only time and a lot of learning about ourselves until our thoughts lighten and we can run free again. And so I go back, again and again, to the mountains. I think running and hiking and other forms of movement are the performative renditions of putting pen to paper. The real art lies in creating our own pathway to adventure. The earth we travel over with our own 2 feet can be just as compelling as a blank canvas and a paintbrush.